Okay, so we recorded outside. We're now in here in a beautiful office that I already hear myself with a lot of reverb, so I hope I can take the reverb out in post-production. But the first part we recorded outside, which usually you have wind noise challenges, but not necessarily reverb like in a room like this. But basically once I recorded it, I go to my laptop, I import both into Adobe Premiere Pro, and that looks basically like this. So we have here on the left the audio tracking record and the video. So all I do is basically I pull over the video file. You see here what we've recorded, and then I'll basically move over the audio line from the track E, and then all I need to do is basically more highlight those, and then we go here to synchronize. It will ask based on which audio track, okay. And that's it. So now we basically have it aligned to audio. We can do a test listening. Now here outside on the terrace in the beautiful house we're currently at. And okay, so this is basically it. So all I have right now is I have the microphone clipped here, the lavalier microphone on polo shirt. It's a super easy, straightforward process. Up and then basically edit it out. That's pretty much as I do. The only difference is usually in the setup I would have the backside cameras, not the front-facing cameras, because so the lavalier definitely makes it easier, right? Better audio quality is super easy to sync up. It might not be 100% perfect. There are some plugins you can use to do it. But let me stop here so you only hear my voice once. So there are plugins I use from Red Giant, a plugin that once was recommended to me. In just previous weeks now I have issues with it, so I find the Adobe, now that it has it built in into Adobe Premiere Pro, much more reliable than the Red Giant one. But again, that could be beginner's luck, if you will, or beginner's bad luck. But for most part, the Adobe does everything I need. So I wouldn't renew the license that I have with Red Giant, which is maybe the reason why it's not working properly. But it could be that if we had a setup with multiple cameras, that the Red Giant plugin still would do a better job than Adobe Premiere. I haven't tried that out. But overall, I'm super happy with the investment for this Track E device. I did buy the European version that basically can listen to audio output while recording. Somehow the version in the US does not allow that. I guess there are more some, let's say, legal reasons behind that than technical, given the fact that they can do it in Europe. And so if you're looking for starting a vlog or just recording professional videos with much better audio, I highly can recommend the Track E device, mainly because it has the 32 float bit technology, which means you can't clip the audio. You can always recover it in post-production. Think of it like similar to a RAW format of your picture for those that have played around with DSLR or other cameras. So all in all, it's super easy. You film, you record on this microphone, you take it into Adobe Premiere Pro, you synchronize the audio line from your Track E device or any other handheld recorder with the video file, and that's it. And now for the vlog that you're watching, I'm basically recording the screen. I use QuickTime Pro on Apple products to record it. I use the built-in microphone from the laptop, which then allows me to basically synchronize video 1 from my iPhone, video 2 from the computer, and then obviously the audio track with the Track E, synchronize it all up, cut off the beginning where it starts, cut off the end, make some in-betweens, change some with the audio EQ, maybe put a low pass filter in this room. Definitely will try to kill some of the reverb. And so if you're interested, check out, I put the links down below for the Track E. There are a lot of other great reviews if you look it from people that I researched it before I buying it. But again, the key for me was 32-bit float. I do have to tell you that Zoom has a device that is slightly cheaper than this device built in Germany, that I heard would be good enough, or some even like the lavalier microphone that is included in the package better than the one from Track E. I personally didn't have the best experience with Zoom, but it also had to do that it didn't have the 32-bit float, and I'm a person that records everything myself, so there was nobody kind of like monitoring audio levels, and so I spent way too much time in post-production, which 32-bit float allows me to basically just make a take, put it in post-production and go from there. Let me know if you have any questions about other setups or audio related. If you are creating videos, I'm happy to dig deeper into it. Or just if you want me to cover something else as part of the how I record these vlogs, just let me know. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Just click the little button down below. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching it. And if you have colleagues that you think would appreciate this episode, please share it with them. And with that, D. Dave Kurt out.